Hi, my name is Dr. Michael Smith Sr. with Michael Smith Sr. Training and Development Nonprofit Agency. I'm going to be sharing with you today briefly about the business mindset. We're going to talk about the type of mindset that you must have when you get ready to go into business, or if you're already in business as an entrepreneur, the type of mindset that you must develop and continue to develop. It does not matter what type of business you're in, whether it's a home-based business, a mom and pop store or storefront, or whether you're getting ready to start an IPO. You must have a particular type of mindset as you engage in business. And we're going to briefly go over that in just a moment. But prior to going over the mindset, there's some basic things you need to understand about business in general. But first of all, let me just share with you briefly who we are in what we do at MSTD. We truly believe that every success story begins with a dream. When one fails to dream, they live to fail, for dreams are the kindling of life itself. We can help anyone succeed, but only if they are willing to dream. And we truly believe that. We can help you achieve your goals and your aspirations with the things that you desire to do in life. But you must be willing to rekindle. You must have that desire. You must have that drive. You must have that motivation. And combined with our education, combined with our expertise of training, we can help you reach that particular goal that you're seeking for in your business. The next thing is to understand who we are. We are a nonprofit community social awareness training and development agency. Our mission is to transform our communities, not only in America, but around the world, by enriching the lives of dreamers via education, teaching them the principles of prosperous health, finances, and entrepreneurship. Our program focuses on three essential educational points: financial responsibility, entrepreneurship, and health and wellness. It doesn't matter how much money you make in business. If you're not financially responsible, it's all going to be lost. There again, it does not matter how much money you make in business. If you're not properly taking care of your health and being well about your physical being, then it's all going to be lost. So with those are the three things we focus on as a nonprofit agency. But today we're going to be sharing with you briefly about our entrepreneurship model, the business mindset. Now, as we look at that, as entrepreneurs, it's very it's wise to understand and know that in this particular country, the United States of America, the individual dream of getting ahead, of building an economic base, and realizing your potential remains a powerful driving force. Entrepreneurs have fired the economy, inspired innovation, and transformed the nation. Most would agree the entrepreneurship spirit is something our society holds dear. And I definitely hold it dear to myself. I'm glad that we have the freedom we do here in America. An entrepreneur is a catalyst of change, an innovative capitalist, a risk taker, and inventor. Economist Joseph Schumpeter defines an entrepreneur as someone who changes the existing economic order by introducing new products and services, creating new forms of organization, introducing new markets and production methods, and exploiting new raw materials. Other people simply say, hey, they look at the process of an entrepreneur as an opportunity for them to create. Well, guys, if you're listening to this, you have the aspirations of being an entrepreneur, and we welcome you to the game, to the industry. Okay, an entrepreneur, what you must understand before you get into business, and even if you are in business, you must understand that there are two different types of mindsets. If you've never been in business before, you probably are operating underneath the employee type mindset or the employee type thoughts or way of processing. Whereas a business owner thinks drastically different. This is the beginning of the type of mindset, the business mindset that we were speaking about. We're going to touch on this briefly, and then we're going to talk about some detailed other things here in a few moments. But an employee, they exchange time for money. Okay, they exchange time for money, and they don't value that particular time. Whereas a business owner, they see time is money, and they value that particular time as a resource. The thing about exchanging time for money is this: Most people believe and they like the idea of putting in X number of hours a day and then receiving some form of compensation generally and usually it's money at the end of that particular 40 hours. So that's an employee mindset. You're not looking to go above and beyond that. But as you begin to cross over, and we have a training of the crossover, but as you begin to cross over the business mindset or you have desire or aspiration to be an entrepreneur, what you must do is you must leave that employee mindset behind and then tap into this business owner mindset. Okay, and the other thing about an employee mindset is this. Employee mindset, they're motivated by fear of loss. Well, Michael, what do you mean by that? Well, an employee says this. This is what an employee says. I have to get up every Monday morning or whenever I go to work and drive in and be there on time, because if I don't show up, then I'm gonna be docked in hours. I'm gonna have less income, be able to pay less bills, etc., or not be able to afford that vacation that I want to go on. So they're motivated by fear of loss, of losing something. And then on the other hand, you're looking at being motivated by fear of loss. If I don't show up on time, forget about showing up on time, but if I don't show up on time, then I'm going to be written up and then I have the possibility of losing my job and losing my income, and then the mind just totally goes bonkers. Whereas a business owner, they're motivated by potential gain. They're looking at situations, they're looking at their resources, they're looking at their time, they're looking at the opportunities that are presented before them, and they are motivated by the gain that can be accomplished from being involved in a particular type of activity. They're not looking at the lost income of it, but they're looking at the potential gain, and they're willing to take risks to get a profitable gain from a situation. An employee goes on and says, personal expansion is limited to their immediate surroundings. What that simply means is an employee mindset says this: I have an environment inside of my home, inside of my house, and I deal with myself or these X number of people, and I'm limited to that surroundings and limited to that amount of exposure. And then when I go to a particular workplace, I'm limited to that amount of workplace. So you're dealing with an average of 16 hours a day, 8 hours on a job, 2 hours in transportation, and then you come home and you're dealing with another 8 hours or so in a waking environment, 6 to 8 hours or so in a waking environment, in that particular environment in your home. In the other hours, you more than likely you're going to sleep. So you have a very limited exposure. You have very limited exposure around your surroundings. And most people with the employee mindset, they do not gravitate outside of that surroundings. Whereas a business owner mindset, whether you're in a business or not, business owner mindset constantly looks for ways to expand their surroundings. I'm looking to grow. I'm looking to expand. I'm looking to bring increase to myself. So that mindset says, okay, where and how can I expand in this arena? With this particular product, with this particular service, with this particular activity, I'm looking to expand. Even if you're working on a 9 to 5, you're looking to expand your surroundings. An employee also does this. They view a crisis as a problem. Have you ever seen anyone or heard anyone say, hey, okay, I can't talk right now, Bob, because I'm dealing with this. This is the third time this has happened. Something else, things just keep happening and happening. Well, they're always dealing with a crisis as a problem. In other words, they're always putting out fires. Give me the fire hose and let me dump some water on this problem. They're always putting out fires. Whereas a business owner has the mindset that says, hey, I need to view this as an opportunity. Yes, it can be seen as a crisis, but I see it as an opportunity. Guys, when the market crashed in 2008, 2009, and we had this bad thing happening in America with the economy, did you not know there were people that made multiple of millions and millions of dollars during that time span, and they still continue to do that? Why? Because they saw an opportunity to create services and programs that will be available to the government and also to individuals that will be affected by this crisis. So they did not view it as a problem, but they viewed it as an opportunity, and they took advantage of the opportunity. You see the difference there? People, when they got in trouble, they lost their job, they lost their home, they lost whatever. The mind went into the tank because they had the employee mindset. Whereas the business owner mindset said, hey, I see there's a problem here, and I'm going to create a solution to solve that problem. I'm going to create this resource or this benefit or what have you. And they solved the problem. They helped solve the problem, and it became multiple of millions of dollars for them in return. Very significant. Another thing you have to understand with a business owner mindset is this. As a business owner, the first thing you need to understand and must know is that decisions are made and purchases are made in an emotional state. In other words, people buy with their emotions and they justify with logic. Well, I can hear all of you urchins out there right now. I can hear all of you people that like to, count the pennies and count up and add up logic. All you engineers out there, the people that have that type of mindset. Listen here. These are the facts. Okay. For an example, if you purchase a vehicle, you buy a car because you love the way it looks and you want to feel good about what you drive. That's emotional. Okay, that's emotional. Another one, you're buying a car because it has great safety features and really good gas mileage. That's logical, right? You know, you may that's a logical thing. I'm doing it for logic. Or is it really logic? You're buying it for safety features and you're buying it for gas. Is that logical or is it emotional? Well, let's dig a little deeper. Good safety features and good gas mileage. Okay, this sounds logical, but why do you want strong safety features? So you have to ask yourself the question. You must ask yourself questions because you want to feel protected when you're on the road. That's why you want strong safety features. You're worried about being injured in an accident, so it's the avoidance of pain that's behind that decision. It is emotional. So remember that, guys. When you're in business and you're looking at things, people buy with their emotions and then they justify with logic. Okay, that's why we have what's called impulse buy. That's why you see flash commercials. Get it now, get it now, because uh, uh, expert marketers know that you're buying with emotion and you're not buying logically. You're buying with emotions and then you justify with logic. Okay, that's with anything in life. And then there's different type of business structures that you must consider. So you must consult with your attorney, consult with your financial advisor about what type of business uh, structure you should get started with your business. As you can see here on the slide, we just show a few of the types out there that you can start your business with. Anything from a sole proprietorship to a corporation or a limited corporation, LLC, limited liability partnership, etc. Now, let's look at something else that's very, very important, and that's business basics. Okay. A business plan is recommended regardless of one's personal financial net worth. Within this business plan, do not neglect to include the following. At least a 5-year operational budget. Well, why, Michael? You need a 5-year operational budget. Why? Because you do not want to be using your own personal saved resources that's going to take away from your personal home or your personal development with your family. You need the business to take care of itself. So you need a 5-year operational budget planned out in that business plan. You need to be able to explain the uniqueness of your products and services that are being offered. You need to be able to give a description of your targeted market. Okay, what is your target market that you're seeking after? What's going to make you different than your competitors out there? You also need a strong marketing plan, and concepts around that to get your targeted market via the products and services that you're offering. It has to be very strong, especially when you're seeking to attract angel investors or seem to get a loan from a particular bank, etc. Okay, then ethics in business. Guys, this is huge. You must be ethical in your business practices. This is something that's really gotten America in problems in the past. And some of our financial problems are due to people not doing things ethically, all from the government all the way down to the small business person. It's just a chain reaction. It can come down from the top down and then from the bottom up. It doesn't matter. It happens, okay? And you need to be ethical in your business practices. That's very, very important. The next thing is protection of your business with a key person low cost life insurance policy. There again, you want to consult your financial advisor. You want to consult with your insurance professional about how you can take advantage of that. That's a huge, huge, great resource that you need to take advantage of. Even if you're a sole proprietor, you can take advantage of that particular type of opportunity. Another piece here that we like to deal with the mindset is the business options. Along with the two types of mindsets, there's a business options that are out there in America. Okay, these are the basic business options. We have a traditional business and or a storefront. Then we have direct sale or home-based business in industry or network marketing. Direct sales, home-based business or network marketing, and then the traditional storefront. Now, this is how these two separate animals, which are somewhat the same, work. The traditional business or with the storefront, the startup costs are high. Why are the startup costs high? Because you have a high monthly overhead. You're looking at doing what? You're looking at obtaining a lease. After you've completed your business plan, you have to go out there and find a lease. You have to get inventory. You have to stock it. You get employees. You have to put time yourself. So you're looking at a high cost startup. Whereas with direct sale or home business or network marketing, the startup costs are low. You have limited overhead, which most of the time is yourself. If you're starting your own base business, you already have the space. You just call out about 20 square feet or a single room in your home and make it your home office. So there you already have that. And then the tax advantages of that write-off from even that own home. So that's a lot of different tax write-off that you can take advantage of, even in a home-based business, as you already know that there's tax write-off in a traditional business. Another thing underneath, back to the home-based business piece, the monthly overhead is low. You're already paying for your rent or your lease or your mortgage. You're already paying for that, or everything is paid off outright. That's already done. So when you add another piece there, you already have resources available to you to take advantage of. Another thing on a traditional business is leverage. Well, what is leverage? How are you able to leverage yourself? Well, with a traditional business, you're only leveraging yourself with yourself and your employees. That's pretty much the limit of your leverage. And then also you have your advertising dollars, which is going to be limited to your income that wherewith you are able to pay for advertising dollars. You look at direct sale, home-based business, or network marketing, the leverage is based on your customers as well as your representatives and then yourself, because you're always working. So you have three powerful aspects working with you. And then if you have an advertising budget, that can assist and push you a little bit farther. So you have yourself as one, your customers who you get referrals from, that's two. And then you have representatives that are in your group or in your downline that are helping you get other customers and bringing in other individuals, other marketers that you can receive from. And then you have your underneath traditional business, you have income, linear income. Okay, well, what is linear income? That is basically a one-time sale. You do a one-time sale and boom, that's it. You don't get paid for it. A nice way to look at it is, let's say you're a car salesperson. You work at a BMW dealership, okay? Or you are the owner of that BMW dealership. Well, you have to bring in that inventory, and then in order to get paid, you must sell a car. And after you sell that car one time, that customer's not coming back next month because they just bought the brand new BMW. So the following month, you have to create another sale, right? So that's why it's called linear. It's a one-time thing. Whereas underneath direct sale or home-based business, you're looking at network marketing, you're looking at residual income. And this is why, I really like about network marketing and like about direct sale, because I'm in that industry. I'm a licensed insurance professional. I actually own and operated my own insurance agency for about close to 8 years. Sold it, to go full-time working with my nonprofit in my local church. But the residual income was why I got involved in that particular industry. Whenever I sold an auto policy, home insurance, small business insurance, life insurance, etc., I got paid a percentage of the monthly bill that the people were paying. So that's huge. Imagine this. This is how direct sale and residual income work. Let's say you build up a customer base. We're talking direct sale in network marketing. Let's say you build up a customer base of 500 customers, right? You got 500 customers, and let's say their monthly bill is an average of $100. Just round numbers and keeping it simple. A lot of people, especially in the insurance industry, the monthly bill is a whole lot higher than $100. But just to keep it simple, and that would be $50,000 a month. So your target is 500 customers. That's $50,000 a month. What if you got paid? Let's go with a roundabout number. Let's say you got paid 25% of that times 25%. That's $12,500 a month being paid to you residually. Whereas with linear income, you're looking to buy product, stock product, store product, move product outdated, get it off my shelf, etc. So, but with residual income, that's how powerful that is. Now, with direct sale, watch this. Direct sale can have both features. So when you're dealing with direct sale, you want to make sure you're involved with a company or corporation that has both. Can give you upfront bonus money as well as a trailer, what we call a trailer, which means they're going to give you anywhere from 2 to maybe 10% residual income from customer acquisition. So they're going to give you a bonus for bringing the customer to the company, and then they give you a trailer of 2 to 10% of that customer monthly bill on their service or the product that they're buying every month. Now, if you look at the network marketing arena, now direct sale, that's just customer acquisition. You don't have to recruit anyone. And that's very, very powerful with direct sale. With network marketing, there are some companies right now that really saw this light in network marketing. They actually have two features. They have a direct sale feature, which means that you can register as a representative and just go out there and do customer acquisition, bring in customers and get paid up to 35% or so on customer acquisitions alone, and not having to recruit one individual into your downline or to the company and get a residual off for downline membership. That's called direct sale within the network marketing arena. Now, what's also other powerful is in network marketing, the ones that have both features is actually a great, wonderful double whammy. I call it double whammy. Why? Because you have the direct sale feature, and then you can also build a network marketing group. Well, let's look at the numbers if you build a network marketing group. Let's say, for instance, you have a group of individuals of 2,000 members in your group. And let's say you had those 2,000 members. Let's say it took you 2 years to get 2,000 members in your network marketing business. And between levels 1, and you got paid between levels 1 and 5. Most companies are going to pay you between levels 1 and 5. Some pay through 7 or 8. But just to keep things simple, let's say between levels 1 and 5, you have 2,000 representatives in your downline network marketing. Okay, we're doing the numbers live right now. So that's 2,000 representatives. And let's say their average product purchase or service purchase is $100, just to keep the numbers even, okay? So 2,000 times $100 is $200,000 a month that's being ran to the company and going to whatever service provider, etc. That's a lot of money, guys. And that's all in your group. Now, since it's in your group, and it's network marketing and it's a downline pay, they're not going to pay you up to 35% on your downline. They're going to pay you an average of 5%, maybe 8% way down below or whatnot. But let's just take an average of 5%, okay? So you have $200,000 being generated in your group of 2,000 representatives between levels 1 and 5 times 5%. Guys, that's $10,000 per month being paid to you just for having a group of individuals. And then if you did that customer acquisition and you got 500 customers also, and you add that on top of this, that's a lot of money. That's what's attractive about direct sale and network marketing. It's true residual income. Every time they pay their bill, you get paid. Every time they purchase a product, you get paid. The difference of linear income and residual income. Now let's get back to our slide here. under the traditional business, most traditional businesses and storefronts and corporations, they close within 3 years. That's just true. I mean, you can Google it and you can look up the information. They close within 3 years. Now, if you look at direct sale, home-based business, or network marketing, this is $110 billion in plus industry a year. $110 billion plus a year industry and growing. Guys, that's phenomenal. That's huge. Now, what's very important about it, doesn't matter what type of business you decide to get involved with. If it's traditional business and you don't have the income, you can't get the loan, you don't have the finances yourself. What I tell a lot of clients when they're consulting with us at MSTD, I say, well, why don't you look at starting and working in a network marketing business first, create your base, get your customer base, a residual income coming into you, take that leverage of income, and then use it to start and build your traditional business that you want to do, which is your passion, your dreams, your purpose. So, but everyone has to start somewhere. Everyone needs seed money. It does not matter if your home-based business is crocheting or starting with a network marketing company or selling popsicles out of your refrigerator or selling toothpicks. It doesn't matter. You need a starting base. Okay, you need a starting base. But this is important, guys. This is very, very important. As you see here on the slide, it's in red. It said the mindset has to be the same. You see, that's why we talked about the mindset in the beginning of the presentation opposed to at the end. Because you have to understand what type of mindset that you need before you even become an entrepreneur. You have to shake off some bad stuff and learn some new stuff and embrace what other people are doing in business. You must have this mindset, i.e., if you have a home-based business and you are not setting aside X number of hours per day, even if you're doing it part-time, you need to set aside X hours a week, X hours a day to be committed to your business. You must be committed. You must take action. You must go to work. And if you don't, it will not work. Now, a good example is this. A lot of people like to have a storefront because it's what? It's going to make them get up and go to work just like a regular job. Guys, your mindset shouldn't be that way. You should not be that small in your mindset, in your thinking. You should be motivated enough even if you just had a home office. So, but what happens is you get up, you go to work, you sit behind that desk or you sit behind that counter and you're waiting for customers to come in and you sit there for 16 hours a day and then you count the pennies. Well, if you have a home-based business, if you set aside 2 hours a day and you're going to start your work at 6:30 p.m. every day in your home-based business, you need to do it. You need to be committed to it. You have to be committed to it. If you commit, especially in network marketing or to your business, if you commit 10 hours a week, if you commit 2 hours a day in your business, you will be successful if you're doing money-making activity, opposed to setting up the files and moving stuff around and looking at emails and websites. If you are doing money-making activity, doing those 1.5 hours a day, you will make money in the industry of direct sale, network marketing, or home-based business. Guys, but the mindset must be the same. Well, we just wanted to share a little information with you today just to get you stirred up, just to get you motivated to get into this entrepreneurship spirit because it's wonderful. It's a wonderful place to be. Guys, you can find more free resources, training, and solid business opportunities at michaelsmithsenior.org. That's www.michaelsmithsr.org. michaelsmithsenior.org. Our phone number is 206-577-7256. You can reach us directly there. We're ready and willing to work with you to help you with whatever business you choose to work with, or even if you have a business. Hey, we want to work with you. We want to consult with you. We want to help take you to the next level. We have we do consultations. We do network marketing consultation, network marketing training, and we also do traditional consultation. Okay, on traditional businesses. What do you need to start your business? consult with us, reach out to us. Let us help you in your community, not just in America, but anywhere around the world. Give us a call. Bring us to your city. Bring us to your state. Bring us to your country. We're here willing and ready to help you get to the next level. Yes, that's MSTD, Michael Smith Senior Training and Development. And as you can see, you can find us on YouTube. That's youtube.com/the number one MSTD. Hey guys,